What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, it's just gonna be nice and simple. It is was it round 1, day 2 of the Champions Meeting Classics, and pretty much we're just gonna have the races in the background because we already made it to Group A, as you can see in the screen or on my screen for round 2. So all we're doing here is just pretty much getting whatever rewards we can get. So with that being said, I think. Let me just grab those tickets real quick. I know I could just grab it right after, but I'm gonna swap. Okay, I can just go to the main menu, or not even a main menu. Back here, I'm gonna swap this Teio. Actually, no, I was gonna say I could probably just see what Mr. CB can do. Actually, maybe. Maybe 2 chasers. No, let's swap both. We'll do Gentle Donna, even though it's, you know, I just want to see. So basically, I just want to see 2 different Umas for this first set. But before we do jump in to the runs itself and the comments, I just want to say, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. Because there is also a channel where it says circle request, but also there's a lot of different channels where there for like Pretty Derby, other games, Zenless, Zone Zero, and Wuthering Waves. So if y'all want to just join the servers to communicate with the others or join the circle, you can also do that. But also, if y'all haven't joined a circle and you guys are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you sent a request, and then after, either go to the comment section or go to the Discord server in the circle request channel and let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, and that's just pretty much to make sure that I add you and not someone else into the circle. But that is pretty much it. Obviously, we're gonna keep Agnes Tachyon as our debuffer, and we're just gonna use I just want to see. I know Gentle Donna doesn't have exactly the, you know what, that's my UD one. Let's see if I have at least a. I don't. It just goes lower and lower. Yeah, I might as well just try to. I just want to try this out with a different, basically 2 different main Umas along with the debuffer. So we're just gonna do that for fun and see if I don't know. I'm kind of like my other team or a little bit more, but I wasn't able to train a Gentle Dawn, or it's all right. I'll keep trying though, just to see if I can. Well, honestly, yeah, just in case I need it for round 2. So we'll just see what happens there. But I got the comments loaded up, and the first comments are gonna be from Nova. When you have a Vivlos win against a Donna, I'm just happy about that. Group A, oops, I was aiming for B. Meta Uma or meta cards, no matter which route I take, Eugen will be mad. Wait, Group A, oops. Does that mean you went for you got Group A? Does that mean you got Group A? I mean, the real test literally is round 2 to see. To see if you can make it to Group A finals, and that's literally where I normally head back to Group B normally. So yeah. I switched from UD9 Donna to a UD5 with SN Turf and Medium. Who said Donna was meta? Like probably nearly everyone. Probably nearly everyone. They be on some, you know, when I can win with my Vivlos. To be honest, I don't think I could say that willingly. So I'm just gonna say that, you know, The good. Well, I probably shouldn't say that either. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. They just be on something. But I gotta say that Donna mirror matchup is interesting. I beat a UC Donna without an issue. Maybe debuffer is important. Well, I mean, yeah, debuffer gives you a better chance, to be quite honest. I just never really went along with it until recently, you could say. I would have considered Duramente if I had Shushu meta cards. Well, they just so happen to be chaser cards. They just so happen to be chaser cards. Measure Ramano? My Gentle Donna? I don't know. Think she'll be able to. Well, maybe. There's Mr. CB creeping up also. Oh, yep. Mateo would have finished. I didn't say anything. Let me just skip through this. What was even that? What was even that? This one. Sure. Excuse me. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Anyways, let's just move on to the next race. I think I'm gonna start just shortening the races. Be honest. We all running. No, I was gonna say we all running Gentle Donna. Yeah, I'll just speed up the races like by times two. Yeah, we'll go times 2. Should be fine. Next comment says, I saw Shushu Star Rail Luck on Discord. Yeah, I didn't mention it in yesterday's video. So basically, the new banner came out. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday night. Rappa. And I had just pulled a new light cone in the previous banner because I was going for it. I was just building up my Stellar Jades. So I can just do a last minute pull on it to see if I can get it. Ended up getting that prior to the banner. Like literally the morning of the update. Or before the update. I pulled that and then waited. When the banner came out, I was like, and my game was fully updated, verified resources, because for some odd reason did that again. But it's good now. And I was like, all right, first 10 pull, and I saw the ticket blurred out, and I was like, no way. And then, yeah, saw the erudition symbol, got her. I was like, okay, I guess now I can just go for the light cone if I with all out for the light cone now. Mind you, I just did a 10 pull to get the last one. And lo and behold, same thing happened. The ticket got blurry. Gold door. Pressed through. And there it was. There it was. Yeah, that is probably the best best pulls I've had on a new banner in general in Star Rail. There's no way because it's literally first 10 pull. The only way to beat that is if I get double in a single pull. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So yeah. I want that in my games other than reverse. Speaking of verse, I'm going to pull from Mercuria since she will fit nicely with future meta teams. There's a dude in the next patch, but he will be a skip. Well, literally, I just get all my reverse news from you, so I appreciate that. You can call me a freak of nature if you want. Regarding that comment you made about the nurse's legs and Silent Hill over the Uma legs, yeah, you're weird for that. Not gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap about that. You a little weird for that. You should believe in yourself, Shushu. You have a better chance with Teo than me with Vivlos. Maybe. Maybe. That was only round 1. Round 2's the real test. If I somehow make it to Group A finals, though, that would be a whole different thing. I'm gonna declare this. Teo is meta and Donna isn't. Nah, Teo's... No. 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 Maybe earlier when they... I just pressed the skip button. Maybe earlier when they updated her... Like, recently updated her... When it recently updated, I meant to say. Her unique. But now, I wouldn't think so. If anything, she's just cool to be around. Like, it has an option. But not, like, meta. So basically, I'm not using any meta Uma for CM. No, you are. I'm just saying you are. Rick mentioned the music in Uma, and I'm like, yeah, I forgot this is technically an idol game too. You could say technically. It ain't necessarily, because when we think an idol game, you really just think like, oh, maybe it's a rhythm game, or you just build up their stats and all that, like Idol Pride, and you just hope they clear the the live stage. This one, you have nothing to do. You're just unlocking songs for them to perform, or you get them from the performances after the race. So I wouldn't necessarily count it, because it doesn't... The only idol element it has is just pretty much us being able to watch the live. Nothing really for us to do during the thing, because we don't even train them their stats for the performances. This is coming from a guy who plays rhythm games and idol games, so I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. I told you I play variety games, so you don't need to see me pull Umas. It's just adding fuel to the fire we call Lucky Mustard. UD5 Donna was the best I got in the end. Tanoki told me on Discord, so I was just the obedient guacamole and following his words. Nothing about nuts, though. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I wouldn't know. I just read what you said in that last comment. Saw nothing about Nuz, so I didn't know that Nuz was mentioned. Or was supposed to be part of that. And Tanoki said so, and I was like, like I said, I wouldn't know because Nova didn't say nothing. So yeah, I'm just going off what I read. If you want me to not misinterpret or misunderstand things, I'm gonna need context. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with what I read. So I don't know. Was gonna ask for a League of Heroes Metacom, but might be too early since we still got the new scenario ahead. Well, yeah, because we still need to figure out what's going on. But if it's gonna be medium long distance, well then I would say for medium distance, obviously whoever's been good at medium distance still as of right now, probably. That's just me assuming. I mean, they wouldn't have released Gentle Donna for the half anniversary if she wasn't supposed to be meta for the upcoming scenario. That's what I think, at least. Now I'm gonna go back to my Teo just because, and my Duramente. Which one was it? It was this one. And I'm just gonna have it in the background going on. So yeah. Long distance? That's a good question. For long distance, though, I don't know. feel like it's been a while. Maybe I don't know if New Year's Satono Diamond would still meta, but probably because we don't really get long distance uh events or even long distance Umas, because usually the long distance Umas are medium distance Umas as well, but they'll either be better either or. At least that's just how it usually is. Like, yeah, I can use Teio for long distance, but obviously she's better for medium distance. So yeah, it all depends, I would say. But yeah, we'll just wait till the new scenario and see what's up over there. And then, Zeniths might be more difficult than I thought. My first impression was that the combat would be a downgrade from WoW, but after doing the ultimate hunt several times, I realized that the content is not easy at all if you don't have your characters built. That's what I'm saying. That's why sometimes even team comps are important, because of the weaknesses and all that, or the resistances. That's why you can't simply just build 3 characters and just call it a day, or for the harder content, you can't necessarily just run whatever you want. You actually need a team that works well, instead of what I'm doing with Bernice being my main DPS. I'm the only DPS I have in the team, which is fun. It's fun and all when it comes down to clearing, farming stuff, the easier content like the story and all that. But when it comes down to the harder content, like shield defense, I am not gonna go with what I like. I'm gonna go with what seems right. So yeah, that's pretty much. That's pretty much. I know this is still my trial period of the game, but I do like chapter 4 the most so far. I think I said the same thing. Although every chapter has always gotten better, so everyone in Caesar's gang is base. I agree. Sons of Caledon are great. Whole group. Whole group. I haven't done any of the character story yet, but I figured I can slowly do them over time, since next patch will be a dead patch for me. There you go. They'll probably even update the story, if anything. Probably. Yeah, they probably will. And then after that, I'll go over the Silent Hill comments. First one says, she's talk about taking a pipe to a gunfight. Damn straight. Damn straight. I'm assuming that was the Eddie boss fight, based on a video. Any more? I'm pretty sure I saw. Did you not? Oh, that was Eugen's comment. That was Eugen's comment. Why did I think that was your comment? Oh well. I guess that is pretty much it from Nova. So appreciate all the comments, as always, and the continuing support. Now let me just double check. Is that it? Yeah, it is. It is. And the next comment is gonna be from Rick, and it says, do Uma players have slang only they the understand? The Uma players have slang only they understand. For example, people saying no cap to express is not a lie. Do Uma players say no ogurin or oguri? No. And honestly, since her name is Oguri Cap, no cap works perfectly fine. Just to say, saying no ogurin doesn't sit right. It doesn't sound right. to me. Even reading it. Even reading it doesn't feel right. And just in general, I don't think so. Plus, I don't really necessarily worry about slang unless I just randomly pick it up because it feels okay. So yeah, honestly, I don't think so. I don't even think I could even think of anything else besides relating a Guri cap to no cap. That's pretty much it. But even I wouldn't want even I wouldn't want to start any Uber slang. Maybe I'm just old school because I'm a millennial. Maybe. I don't really care too much about new slang unless it's like no cap, which I think it's funny. Which I think it's funny. But other than that, nah, I don't try to keep up with any slang. If it's game related, if it's specific terms, I don't mind. Like to make saying things easier. But other than that, I don't necessarily care about game slang if that's necessarily a thing. If that's even a thing. From the solo songs of Umadaiwa and Vodka have good songs, but I still like more Gentle Donna song and Symboli Chris S song. Yes, we do all have our preferences. Then Nova had responded saying, Uma player's not sure, but in Shushu Circle we have a lot of condiments that we use. Yeah, that wasn't even my fault. That wasn't even my doing. The most famous one that started all was Eugen's Lucky Mustard. Yes, that was definitely where it started because I just went along with it, but I never really understood why. Oh, wait. We did figure out why. Yeah, you can just think of mustard as a replacement for a very specific word that can closely rhyme with mustard. We'll just say that. And then y'all can figure it out why. That was just my assumption, but it was the only assumption I had. Other than that, just calling someone Lucky Mustard would have just been hilarious, but yeah, that's where it started. Like, I would say, yeah, like about a year ago at this point. But yeah, no Uma slang, just apparently condiments stuff throughout the circle here, but nah, none of that, Rick, none of that. But thank you for the comment, Rick, and Noah for replying. Next comment is gonna be from Tanoki. I'm doing just one. It's 4 a.m. server reset time for me, but there have been games that reset at noon. Yeah, for me, I have a lot of them around noon, or like almost half of the games I play at noon. Most of the other half at like 2 a.m., which will shift back to 1 a.m. Yeah, I think one right now is 1 p.m. for the noon ones that were supposed to be noon for me, at least. Because the hour will go back in like 2-3 weeks. They'll go back to noon. And then I think I have one game. There's just one. Yeah, Atelier at 8 p.m. Oh wait, and then Dokkan at 6 or 7. One of those. Trying to see if there's any other ones. So yeah, I have 3 different login times for dailies. Well, to be honest, I made it to where my noon ones, I just basically do it whenever I have time in the evening. evening. So so the stamina or whatever just works that way. So I never really changed from that unless I just really forget. Unless I just really forget. But other than that, pretty much evening time. We'll just say 8 p.m. just for the sake of just like time. And then to 2 a.m. That's not my Duramente. Where is my, unless it was, I'm not sure. I don't think it was. Oh no, that's probably mine. just you know, passing by Teio. Speaking of archaic daylight saving times, there was a game whose server followed it. Experienced it once, and I have no idea why people tolerate that nonsense. Well, because, well, for me, it just goes with how our time is. So if it goes back an hour, it goes back an hour with us. If it goes forward an hour, it goes forward an hour with us. If it's outside of countries that does daylight saving, because I'm pretty sure there's other countries that actually still follow it. That's not just that's not just the US. Outside of those countries and the US, I can see why, but it honestly it's not it's not that big of a change. I mean, I don't necessarily complain too much of the simple things. Yes, daylight savings is nonsense, especially to those who don't go through it. But to us, it's simply normal. I just adapt back to how the time was and all that. I just simply adapt to things rather than complain. That's just how I am. That's why when a lot of people complain about, dang, Suzuka, you're just out there. That's why when people complain a lot about games and all that, I'm just like, well, that's all you. And then even if it's a big party, just like the haters in Hoyo, is like, I don't really care because I'm enjoying the game. And I've been very clear about that. That's why I don't pay attention to the drama. I don't keep up with it. I'll hear about it. I'll see what's up, and I won't care after that. I won't care about that for any game. The only time I'll stop playing the game is when I don't feel like it's amusing me or entertaining me as much anymore. Like, you know, it's just whatever. Or like little things or gameplay things that people complain about, and I'm just here like, what's wrong with it? I'm doing fine here. I don't care about those guys. They can complain all they want. I just don't get why y'all would keep complaining. Why those guys would keep complaining if they're gonna keep playing the game. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like for the people who play Genshin, still complain. Why are you playing? That's where the time thing doesn't necessarily. I guess I know I understand why it would be weird for other people, but for people who's used to it, doesn't really matter. Another gentle who moment right there. Good job, Duramente. But thank you for the comment, Tanoki. Appreciate it as always. And I think the last bit would be from Eugen. Do I still have a ticket left? I just realized that. Anyways, I'll just move on. Moving on to Eugen's comment, and it says, okay, I think we do have one more ticket because I just swapped into this. Yeah, we could do have one more ticket. I'll just do the shortened version by skipping towards the end as I read Eugen's comment. I did make an Agnes Tachyon escape debuffer. Well, pretty much like that. Yeah, I don't know why I went towards Agnes Tachyon. I was just like, I think I would rather train Agnes Tachyon than Brass Wonder. Because although, but at the same time, I was just trying to use a different debuffer. And I was just looking who had Monopolizer. And obviously, I did say I was going to try Symboli Rudolf, but then I wouldn't be able to use that stamina card. I was going to use Nice Nature, but then obviously I wouldn't be able to use that Wise card. So I ultimately decided to just go with Agnes Tachyon. So far, it's been fine. At least, you know, as of right now. I don't know how it's going to do in round 2, but we'll see. Hello, UC team. Seems like mini boss appeared. Yeah, it was like the UC Christmas Biwa and whatever other two they had. That Donna got wrecked by Teio. Seems gentle lacks something or tough luck. So don't know. No, so Donna who? Well, sad we didn't look at the skills or card they use. Well, really the feeling of using your favorite Uma winning meta is satisfying. Congrats moving to round 2 group A. Well, the real test is still progressing from round 2 group A. I don't think, well, Aishin Flash is there. I was gonna say, well, this Gentle Donna's probably gonna win, then Aishin Flash. Was that Turbo? That was Turbo. What? I didn't even notice Turbo until the end. Well, I was looking away, reading the comments, so. Who was running Turbo? Oh, the Aishin Flash person was running Turbo. I see. Let me see what this Turbo was all about. I just want to see like what he built it as. A normal escape, great escape. I didn't see. Well, judging by the stamina, I'd say normal escape. Yeah, great escape is not here. Regardless. Well, let's see if people have been. I don't. I didn't know we were doing long distance. Oh, I just realized with UF2. I don't know what this one was all about. Maybe this was like a. I don't know. Yeah, this one doesn't have the El Condor Pasa. Well, given that probably this was a lower rank, newer player, I would say. Where's the other one? Yeah, this one should most likely have it. Yeah, right here. This one ran El Condor Pasa. These cards looking like mine. I was like, wait, why does this look familiar to me? Because this would be something. This is something I would run. These first three here, renting a El Condor Pasa, Measure of Ramano, my No Limit Break, Still in Love. This one, I think I have one dupe or two dupes. And then my one MOB or Ferv, and then it had to go down to 2. So I was confused for like 2 seconds. I was like, this looks familiar, but here we are. Anyways, I don't have Aishin Flash. So I don't necessarily care. Oh, I think Aishin Flash, the Valentine's one, was also an option that had Monopolizer as well. But other than that, that's it on that. You can see if you can see who wins if you check on the right side on the previous result, or can replay the race as long as you haven't proceeded to the next ticket. I know about after the race and about replaying the race. I just didn't want to go through all that. I didn't want to go through all that just to see the result. Be quite honest. I'm just here to see if I'm going to win the race or not. If I saw win, sure. I'll take it. Well, other than that, it is what it is. Round 1, day 1 result. A devastating 2-2-0-3 result. Well, at least you made it to Group A. Managed to get to Group A by a hair of luck, getting matched up with poor souls. But on the average opponents, it was really unfortunate. I switched strategy, not making Twin Turbo as my main goal finisher because her skills really can't match up with Suzuka's final corners. Just Suzuka in general, or are we talking about like the OG normal fit, or are we talking about the swimsuit one, or both? Although I haven't trained Great Escape, so it is what it is. And then the last comments? No, last comment Yes, last 2 comments will be from the Silent Hill one. Looks like Jungle Pocket's gonna steal the win. First one says, of course it will stop if someone noisy barges in. Feel like I know what part you're talking about. But I'm not gonna go back to it. Someone is acting as a bait that almost got you there. Someone is acting as bait. Bait. Yeah, I remember that part. That's a surprisingly interesting room. Sit now. Oh, it's this room. It's this room. Yeah, the loud wind noise got me. Loud wind noise definitely got me. And then, yes, mother of apple. I didn't say mother of apple though, but oh yeah, oh, literally, I get it now. I see why you said that. Trying to outsmart and getting a cheap shot. Turns out reverse card button. I mean, going against them nurses, they really just... I just mistime it sometimes because I feel like they're just going to swing once, whether it's with the knife or with the pipe. And next thing you know, they're swinging right after. I'm just like, well... Damn it. Who's that Pokemon? Pokemon. Ah, from this cutscene. That just... yeah. I'm sure too that there was nothing in there unless it's really hidden behind a door or corner before smashing. Yeah, I know what part you're talking about for sure. Because I came in aiming in and I literally didn't see nothing. And then next thing you know, it was right there. I'm D done. What was that shouting? And oh, hello there, neighbor. What should James do? I hated that part just a little bit. Just a little bit. The feeling of not having... I shouldn't say much after that. I just didn't like that part as much. The puzzle seems like they do need to go to the doors as far as I can see, and the ticks when the door will open. I think we're talking. I think you're talking about the puzzle at the end. Yeah, they do need it to go to the doors. But for the second part of that puzzle was a little... I overthought the second part of that puzzle for sure. The first part, I was just trying to... I was following the lines trying to make sure that they go, but I just kept trying, regardless. As long as I get it done, it's all that matters. I'll sit there and try and figure it out. And the last comment from Eugen is from the final Silent Hill video that I posted yesterday. Well, not final, just the final part of the whole playthrough. I will be recording the hard difficulty playthrough over the weekend and hopefully get that edited and posted by Halloween. That's what I'm hoping. I just pressed skip. So I'm hoping that I actually do at least get the whole recordings done during the weekend. That's at least what I'm hoping. No second video today. Kind of, take a little take a little break from that because I will be doing it again with TCG player. I might record a little bit more for the first video of TCG player. Probably go up to day 5 because I went all the way... forgot when, but... yeah, I'll probably extend it a little bit. maybe to day 5 or something like that. And then I'll see what I can do editing wise and use that as like a see if y'all would like that instead. I will try to implement or show as much of the whole session. But if there's like one task or goal that seems like it's gonna take a little bit longer, then I'll probably fast forward, skip ahead, time lapse it, something like that, if anything. But anyways, moving on with the comment, the beautiful hotel became messy and ugly like a fire had been through. Seems I forgot how the hell it happened. It just, well, it's Silent Hill. Generally, the sirens start blaring, and that's when all the changes happen. At least that's what I'm aware of, or what I remembered from what I've played Silent Hill. Although I didn't necessarily see it as much in Silent Hill 2, but I do remember it just basically like the sirens being the key. Of course, James is not your mama. He's a guy. I know what you're talking about. I was like, huh? Did I say something like that? That'd be weird, but no, it wasn't me. But yeah, we'll just say that you know, I explained why. So I'm pretty sure I explained why in the beginning of the video, why it is what it is in Silent Hill, at least in Silent Hill 2. And then it says, oh, you trust that sound? He got you there. Who got me there? Who got me? Oh, I don't remember, even though I just recorded that. No, I got myself in that one because it was a delayed sound. These guys were quite synchronized, weren't they? Oh wait, when James is ready and you are not. Oh, because I was like, dang, 2? Those guys were quite synchronized, aren't they? They were. They were. That's the scary part in boss fights, when the bosses are synchronized. Oh, finally, I can see a light and no more dark surroundings. That was creepy on how things turned out. Yes. Goodbye and happy listening. Ah. Well, I'm glad that the text that I added there actually fit in the screen. I should have moved it more to the left, but I'm just glad all of it was there. And then you just timestamp the progress stats for the run, which wasn't bad, I'd say. 18 hours definitely could have been dumbed down to like a few hours maybe. We'll see how long my hard playthrough takes and how many how many deaths I'll have in that playthrough as well. I'll try not to die by actually dodging well and all that, but I don't know how much more damage I'll be able to take compared to standard. But the puzzles also will have a harder difficulty, so hopefully it doesn't become the solutions doesn't become too vague, because I'm pretty sure the solutions are different from hard and standard. Then I guess there's a connection between the two, and those background story appears or unlocks during the next game plus you play. Yeah, there's a lot of different endings to it. There's 8 to be exact, but I'll probably slowly go towards all 8 endings, but we'll probably only see 2 on my channel, unless y'all want to see all 8 endings. But I only say 2 because of the hard difficulty playthrough. The favorite weapon is the real Chad. Well, I mean, I was trying to. It's most likely gonna be the same in the hard difficulty, because I will definitely be trying to conserve more ammo there. Then I agree. This type of game is more on psychological horror or making creepy gross on some parts. I mean, I think horror games like these normally will have some kind of creepy or gross element because Resident Evil, I would say more of the recent Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 7 and Village, because of the setting, but I don't necessarily think it was too gross. It kind of got did in some parts. I guess so, yeah. But yeah. Silent Hill, I would say, is more psychological horror. Comparing it to Resident Evil, where it's a little bit more, wouldn't say psychological. Doesn't feel psychological horror to me. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little bit of action, then you got horror. Well, action because, you know, you just guns and all that. Well, the result was not bad and nice for clearing the game. I always try to finish games. I always try to finish games that I, you know, buy. Plus, it's a story game. I definitely would like it. Plus, it's Silent Hill. I gotta, you know, I gotta refresh my memory on the whole Silent Hill thing. So it was a good thing. I personally just enjoyed it for the sake of nostalgia, my love for horror games, and yeah, I just like playing games all the way to the end. Otherwise, why did I buy the game if I wasn't gonna finish the story, right? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Plus, I've always wanted to finish the games I start, because normally I buy these games for that reason, to play the game all the way to the end and enjoy it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was trying to think if there's games that I haven't finished, but normally those games would be like, no, I don't know. I mean, the games that are more like unfinished would be like, or like in that situation would be like, if I were to play NBA 2K, and to go with the my player game mode, basically create your own character and create your own character and see what kind of NBA career you can have with that character you make. Obviously, you're playing as them only. So if you get subbed out, you get subbed out, and that doesn't necessarily matter to me. I don't care if it's whatever. Other games, I don't know. I feel like I finished nearly every game. I don't want to say I finish every game without thinking if I haven't finished a game. I mean, I could check my Steam real quick. I don't know if I have a game here that I didn't finish. I guess you could count gacha games that I quit, but it's like, does it really matter? Let's see. No, this game I haven't played yet. No? Well, I guess you could say Cyberpunk. I could probably go back to it now that it's been a few years since it's been released, and probably just finish the story on my own whenever I have time. Any other games? Most of the games that I see here, I either played or just didn't play yet. Oh, Green Hell. That was another game I didn't end up really understanding to play. Like, I usually love these type of, or play a lot of these, but this one actually has a story, but like sandbox type of games where you could like build your own shelter and all of that. This one was like really realistic to like, there was some things I just didn't know what to do. I was even playing with my brother and we couldn't figure out anything. We just kept dying. So that's another one. Other than that, going down my Steam playlist. No. I would technically say Poppy's Playtime because I didn't play since the first chapter? But all right, wait. I think I do have the second one. I'm not sure. Do I have it? I do have it. Did I even play it? But I don't know if I want to count it because I didn't buy the other DLC. And I'm curious, did I play the second one? Or was I supposed to? And I never did. Do I have it? Do I actually have it? I guess I do. I just never played it. Well, I never really started the second one, so. Other than that, this is crazy. I have the original 2005 Resident Evil 4 over here, and I just see the remake right above it. What's crazy too is I also have Resident Evil 4 for the PS2, which I got after I played it originally on the GameCube, because the PS2, I think there was a difference in the unlockable weapon. I'm not sure, between the PS2 and the GameCube. I forgot what was the difference. I don't know what was the difference, but there was a difference for sure. Then scrolling down all the way to the end. This is allowed. Yeah, no. I would say that would be pretty much it. There's a couple of games. Probably more than a couple of games that I haven't started because I got We Happy Few, if you know, you know. I got that game because it was literally $6 and I, heard good things about it. Never found time to play it. But I'd say one of my favorite games that I've played for my channel also would be the Yomawari series. There was it doesn't look like, it looks innocent and all that, but the vibes of the game, the vibes, the ambiance and all that was what really topped it off for me. And the story also was good. I do want to see if I can see what else I can do for that game, because there are other achievements and stuff and all that. And I want to know if there are things that I did miss in that game for myself. But yeah, if y'all want to check that out, there should be a playlist of the Yomawari series. I don't know if they're going to make another one. I haven't really kept up with the news of the game because the most recent one was released, I think, 2 years ago. So dang, it's been that long since I've played it. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. So thank you to all those who commented: Eugen, Tanoki, Nova, and Rick. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, quick recap: we were just chilling this whole video. I was just going over comments, even tested out my Gentle Donna and Mr. CB, and wasn't as good as my Teio and Duramente, to be quite honest. But the real test is going to be in round 2. Round 2 in general, to see if we can stay in Group A and just take whatever we can in Group A, honestly. If not, hopefully I can at least snag one win and be safe and go to Group E finals. But other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, round 2 will be only seeing day 1. I don't know why it's gonna be hard for me to say, but because day 2 is in the weekend on Saturday. So I mean, it's perfect because that means Sunday would be the little break period between round 2, day 2, and the Group AB finals, which will be on Monday's video. That should be it. And then we should get the new scenario also on Monday, if I'm not mistaken, or sometime next week. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know your results for round 1, day 2. And let me know if y'all made it to Group A or Group B for round 2 as well. But other than that, guys, if there's anything else y'all want to talk about, leave it down in the comment section. If there's anything you want to ask me, as long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. If y'all haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. And if y'all haven't joined a circle and you're looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, just go to the comment section or to the Discord server, because there is a channel called Circle Requests. But not only that, there's also different other channels where you guys can talk, show off your summons, and any game really, because there's an other game section as well. So yeah, if you want to just have fun with the rest of the people in the Discord and talk to them, just talk about whatever. Either talk about Uma stuff, other game stuff, flex your polls, or anything like that. Feel free to join the Discord server. But yeah, either go to the Discord server or comment section. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, and just to make sure that I add you into the circle, and that'll be pretty much it. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.